Kia ora, my name's Helen, and I'd like to take a few moments just to talk to you about heartbeats and how I got involved with them. But I'll start off just telling you a little bit about my heart history, or my heart story. 2 years ago, at age 74, I was fit and well, never had a day sick in my life, and then I got COVID. And I was admitted to hospital with a whole variety of things, but the thing that scared me the most, I had a massive attack of atrial fibrillation. So I was stabilised in hospital, and after 2 days I was discharged. I was put on the waiting list for cardiology, and after 6 months I'd heard nothing. My condition was getting worse, so I rang them, and they told me that I wasn't sick enough and I'd been taken off the waiting list. Well, that was great for the hospital system and the doctors, who thought that I wasn't sick enough for them, but my atrial fibrillation was getting worse. The episodes were getting more violent, and it was quite limiting how I was living my life. So I felt like some days I felt like I was going to die. So I got straight onto Dr. Google, and I went online, and blow me down, the Heartbeats website popped up right at the top. There was a number there, so I gave that a call, and Trent answered the phone, picked up straight away, and took me out of the fog, basically, and then invited me to come to a meeting. So I did that. I went along to a Heartbeats meeting, and it was just such a relief to talk to people who could sort of have a sense of know what I was experiencing. So I've been going to meetings ever since. And what do I get out of Heartbeats? Well, I think first up, nothing for me. I'm a bit old school, and nothing beats face-to-face contact with people who are on the same journey that I am. And I was paired up with somebody who had a very long history and a lot more experience with atrial fibrillation. If I can't make it to a meeting, Heartbeats has a wonderful, wonderful library of resources and articles, and I'm a bit of a ready nerd, so I just went straight to all the articles on atrial fibrillation. It was so helpful. So in the meantime, I'm not the only one affected by this. My husband was absolutely terrified that I was going to be dead by the end of the day, and so I took him to a meeting and he got to talk to other people with atrial fibrillation and a variety of heart conditions. He got to talk to family members, and it was just fantastic. They answered all his questions, and he came away completely relieved and with all his greatest fears allayed. So 2 years on, I finally got to see a cardiologist, but I'm going to continue to engage with Heartbeats, because once I've had a lot of tests and examinations and investigations, it's probably going to bring up another whole set of questions that I hadn't even thought about until now. So I'm extraordinarily and grateful to Heartbeats and to Trent. Thank you. I'm going to stick with you.